Thank you very much. First and foremost, like I said in several fora, the issue of jurisdiction is key in this instance. Court in the first instance is not supposed to entertain that matter. The reason, one, Tony Okocha has been removed as APC chairman. It's no longer APC chairman by a court of competent jurisdiction. Second, Martin Amaewhule and co have defected from PDP to APC. They are no longer members of the House. The locus for them to go to court and challenge the state government is not even there ab initio. Secondly, to challenge that the federal government or the court or CBN or even the president should stop giving allocation to a state government is an anomaly, because Nigeria is a federation. We have the federating unit. There is no way you can stop governance. There is no way a court can stop governance. It's like asking somebody not to breathe air. Okay, now you stop River State allocation. What happens to the civil servants? What happens to contractors that work for state government? What happens to citizens, hospitals, schools? Because it's from the federation account that they pay teachers. They run the school, they run hospital, they run several other things. Asking the CBN not to release allocation is asking us not to breathe air. The court ab initio ought to declare jurisdiction, because there's no way you can ask a man not to breathe air. There's no way you can stop governance for any of the federating unit. You are denying them of their life. You are denying them of their livelihood. Or the court ought to not to entertain that matter ab initio. Nigerian constitution says if you defect, you are elected into the House of Assembly with a platform PDP. The constitution says if you defect, you cease to exist. You lose your seat. By the mere fact that they have defected, they have already lost their seat. How do you go and present a budget to a man that is not a member of House of Assembly? The fact that they defected does not mean the non-existence of the House of Assembly. The remainder of the persons there, even if they are two, must continue to legislate for the state until such a time that INEC conduct election to fill the vacant position. Going further, there is no way. This is the 11th month of the year. The budget is already exhausted. The governor is in the mood of presenting the 2025 budget. If you present the budget today to non-existent house, assuming they're not conceding, they present the budget to them. When will they pass the budget? Before we begin to talk about the implementation. That is why I don't want to criticize the court or the judges. The judges ought to put national interest ahead of whatever decisions they are making. This decision, this judgment I'm giving, how does it affect our national security, our national interest? You don't just sit down in Abuja and give a judgment, knowing that that judgment, okay, this judgment she has given cannot be implemented in any way. It's unimplementable, it cannot be implemented. Because the Martin Amaewhule is talking about, they are no longer members of the House. And the budget cannot be presented to persons that are not members of the House. The governor is mandated by the Constitution to present budget to the Rivers State House of Assembly. Not members that are not members of the State House of Assembly. The foundation, the Abdul Malik used in this matter is wrong. And it cannot stand. It can't stand.
How do you react to that?
The court, maybe that lady doesn't live in Nigeria. Maybe she lives in the sky, that judge. If the judge lives in Nigeria, she should have known that Martin Amaewhule and co defected. They defected on the floor of the house. Martin Amaewhule read the defection letters. Tony Okocha, acting APC chairman, then received them at Polo Club. When President Tinubu mediated on River State matter, President Tinubu said they have gotten new children, that it should no longer be an issue for negotiation. They equally swore affidavit in an Abuja High Court to protect their seat. Abdul Malik, I think she lives in the heaven, not in Nigeria. No, every Nigerian know that Martins and co defected.
as a lawmaker emeritus, what is the process of decamping from one party to the other, to another?
I was in the House of Assembly for 8 years. The process, if a member wants to decamp from his party to another party, you write a letter to the Speaker of the House. The Speaker reads the letter. Martin Amaewhule and co. Martins was Speaker. Other members of the House wrote letter to Martin Amaewhule, which he read. It's not about anybody going to his unit or ward or changing card. A lawmaker writes to the Speaker. The Speaker reads the letter on the floor of the House. That's the beginning and the end of defection of a lawmaker. The issue of INEC dilly-dallying in this instant case, that brings us back to the politics of the state and politics of Nigeria. You see, what is happening in Nigeria today is that deliberately the APC government has killed every institution of the country. INEC today is not the INEC that should serve Nigerians. It's an INEC that serves individual interests of the APC. If the INEC is serving the interests of Nigerians, they should have conducted election in this state. 2, I said APC have destroyed institutions in this country. Look at the police. The IGP has retired. Why not allow him to go and the next man takes over? You simply allow the IGP to stay. That has not been the standard practice. Look at the army today. The army chief is incapacitated. Instead of you to appoint a new army chief, you are now doing caretaker, because perhaps maybe you are not interested in the 2 IC that should have taken over. Instead of doing caretaker, why not go ahead to do a fresh appointment? Meanwhile, they are busy telling us here that caretaker at the local government is not allowed. But at the federal level, and in an institution like the army, Nigerian army, you are doing caretaker. Where in the world do you see caretaker in the army hierarchy? You see, they have destroyed the institutions of Nigeria, including INEC. If INEC is serving Nigerians, serving Rivers people, serving our citizens, they should have conducted the election into the vacancies. But because they are serving the APC government, they cannot conduct the election. They can't. Till 2027, they won't be able to conduct this election. As to Wike, I have said this severally and I will continue to say it. You said you are a popular politician. You are very popular. Why not go and float a political party so that Nigerians can see your popularity, so that we can test your popularity in an election? Martin Amaewhule and co said they are popular. They are very popular. They have acceptability in the state. Why not go into an election and see if Rivers people from their various constituencies will return them? What Wike is simply doing here is like the story of the Bible, the Sadducees, the Pharisees, and the Sanhedrin. They are not willing to go to heaven. They are also stopping others from not going. Wike had opportunity to develop Rivers State for 8 years. Wike didn't develop Rivers State. We have a new sheriff in town. Siminalayi Fubara is here. Why not Wike allow him to do the things he failed to do? Wike couldn't develop the state. Today is stopping sin. My advice to them is that Nigeria is a sovereign nation. Nigeria must continue to exist. No matter the trouble, no matter the disaster they call today, Rivers State has come to stay. It's a federating unit. Rivers State has come to stay. Nobody can stop governance in the state. Not even Wike, not even anybody. Rivers State is one of the federating units. Rivers State contributes a lot to the center. If you deny Rivers State monthly allocation, are you also going to stop the contribution Rivers State makes to the center? If you stop allocation, stop collecting the oil from here. Because what you sit at Abuja to share is what you got from the state and the local government. It's because we are not running a true federation. If it is a country that runs a true federation, nobody will be talking about stopping allocation or not stopping allocation. It's the state that should be talking about stopping allocation. Because what goes to the center comes from the state. The Wike realized that Rivers State, that he cannot destroy the country. He cannot destroy the state. He cannot also stop sin. He cannot also stop sin from running a second term. These are issues that has to do with Rivers State. Going further, Wike should realize that a single man cannot make a governor. A single man can make a governor. If you assist a man to secure the ticket of a political party, there is a general election where the people come out to vote. If you have assisted him to secure PDP ticket, are you the same person that voted? He has a single vote. But it seems won by reverse vote. Going further, you can't destroy your own house. Wike is busy destroying his own house, which is PDP. By 2027, Wike will have no home. Wike and co will have no home because he's busy destroying his home. But God forbid, Wike will not be able to destroy PDP because PDP is not his party. He didn't form PDP. He didn't contribute. He wasn't there when PDP was formed. Eminent Nigerians came together, made sacrifice to form PDP. PDP has come to stay. Wike will come and go. PDP will be there. The earlier he realized all these things, the better for him. He's an individual. One day the masquerade will vacate the same. It's like we now today. If you go to market, you can't remain in the market forever. One day you must leave the market. At a point in time, you will leave the market. Wike will not be here forever. Whether Wike or no Wike, PDP has come to stay. Whether Wike or no Wike, Rivers State has come to stay. Whether Wike or no Wike, SIM has come to stay. Whether Wike or no Wike, SIM have the constitutional right to run for a second term. And it's still in the hands of Rivers people to determine what happens in 2027, not Wike. Most importantly, Wike should know that he's a single man. He cannot change the hand of time. He cannot determine the fate of over 5 million Rivers people. It is Rivers people that can determine his fate. The earlier he realizes all these things, the better for him. As to Martin Amaewhule, the game is over, the game is over. Look at their character. Look at what they say each day. Follow up. These are not the character that should make law for Rivers State. The earlier Martin Amaewhule realized that he has lost his seat and co. The better for them. They can't return to the Rivers State House of Assembly through the back door. We elected them from various constituencies to the State House of Assembly. But they made the decision they made there without consulting their constituents. And because they have left, they can't use through the back door to come back to that same house. They should be prepared for election, if not now, in 2027. There is no room for what they are doing. Well, Nigeria, to the other governors of the country, the best they can do is to prevail on Wike. But you know Wike doesn't respect anybody, including God. Wike believes only in himself. Even if the president talks, Wike won't even take. But the governor should realize that what is happening here may snowball into their various states. So they should devise means of ensuring that the crisis that is happening here do not leave the shores of Rivers State. Because if it happens in most of their states, they will not be able to contain it. Let them come together as governors of the Federal Republic and see how to stop it, to put a stop to this injustice that is going on in Rivers State. The earlier, the better for all of us.
Yeah. How do you react to the scrapping of the Niger Delta Ministry, and what impact will it have on the Niger Delta?
Well, ab initio, I don't support the Niger Delta Ministry. Ab initio, I don't support it. And my reasons are clear. You don't create a ministry for a small group of people. Nigeria will have 6 regions. If you create ministry for Niger Delta, it implies that ministries can be created for the West, for the East, North Central, etc. Ab initio, I don't support it. Even the president creating the Ministry of Regional, Ministry of Regional something today, I don't even key into that vision. It won't help. We need transparency at the presidential level, at the presidency. We need transparency at the National Assembly. We need transparency at the various stratas of government. That is the only thing that can move this country to the next level. Not creating ministry. I don't also support having the number of ministers we have, over 45. What are they working? What have they delivered in the past 1 year? They have not delivered anything. The president should go ahead and scrap more. Merge more ministries. We need very few of them. to deliver on the dividends of democracy here. Not the large number is using. You see, you will only end up spending more money. Monies that should have been used to develop, to do infrastructure for the Nigerian people.
Finally, sir, what's your advice to the president about River State and his body language to the sensibilities of the Niger Delta people?
I believe that the president is aware of what is going on in River State. He's aware that Wike is responsible for the crisis that is going on in River State. The president is also aware that Rivers people, and indeed the entire Niger Delta, that they are not happy with what is going on in River State. Why the president has not made a pronouncement up to this moment is what is baffling to all of us. But the president should know that he's the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The bad, the good, the ugly, not just one man. For whatever reason that is supporting what Wike is doing, because silence means you are in support of what is going on. Silence means he's support of Wike. So the earlier, the better he intervene, the better he calls Wike to order and tells Wike that we need stability in this country, the better for all of us. The president should know that what Nigerians, what Niger Deltas need today is stability. We need security. We need education for our children. We need good health care system. The price of petroleum is up. The president should work to bring it down. Full stop. The prices are going up every day. The president should work to bring them down. The dollar is nearly 2,000 naira to a dollar now. The president should work to bring it down. We need stability in this country, not crisis in a state, not crisis by a minister, which the president is supporting. The president is indeed supporting Wike. If he's not supporting Wike, by this time he should have called Wike to order. Because insecurities in a state is insecurities in the entire country. Wike is causing insecurity here, instability here, crisis here, and the president is busy watching him. That wouldn't do him any good at all.